I'm going to guide you through drawing realistic hair in the style of a braid using charcoal and stapler pencils. Look below in the description for the list of drawing tools that I used. Let's get started. I will lightly sketch the outline of the braids using an HB pencil. Braids can be daunting at first, but once you see the pattern, it's not very complicated. Think of the braid as alternating loops. See how I started with a large loop on the left, and now am drawing one on the right that will appear to be tucking under the first. As you continue drawing down the braid, notice the pattern evolving. The left loops will curve out from the previous one and descend inwards, while the right loops will move similarly but in the opposite shape. I will get smaller in the last loop as I approach the hairband. Here you can see the three sections of hair going around each other. This will give you a clear idea of how the braid is formed. Now to add a small hairband that holds the braids from unraveling. Below the band, the hair will fan out loosely. Using a 2B Generalist charcoal pencil, I will trace over my pencil lines to help see the lines more clearly. Then after that, I will quickly and loosely draw in the direction of the hair in each of the loops. This can better show you the hair flow. With a Generalist Charcoal 6B Extra Soft pencil, I will now stroke in the hair strands with adding more shading where there is less light casting on it. You can now see the direction of the flow of the hair. Leave central parts of each braid loop lighter. Use a brush and soften the charcoal lines you had just drawn. I bought this brush at the dollar store. I believe it's an eye makeup brush, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on these. Don't worry about the bottom areas of the loops where they meet and cross over one another. We will fix these later. It's time to build up the hair, which will shape the shadowed areas and highlights. Use the same 6B charcoal pencil. See how the top of each loop tends to be darker? This naturally will be based upon the direction in which the light source is moving. After I've added more hairs, I will continue to work on shaping it with my brush. I won't press too hard so that the hairs will still come through. You want to preserve the texture of the hair. See how my pencil is sharp so I can draw fine hair strands. You can sharpen it using a pencil sharpener or an X-Acto knife. You'll be constantly moving back and forth because you're adding the depth to each of the loops of the hair at this stage. Shade the hairband also, leaving a bit of light in it. The bottom of the hair will be made up of looser hairs, so be sure to stroke out some individual strands. If some of the loops get too dark, it's simple to go back and lighten up areas. Charcoal can be messy, so you can use a kneaded eraser to help clean up the area. A Tombow Mono Zero eraser is used to add highlights. These are great erasers to achieve small details. Simply stroke in highlighted hair strands where the light source is casting on the hair. Since the middle of each loop will stick out more, these will be prominent areas to add them. Some highlights are going to appear dull, while others may appear much brighter. And this is because of how the light casts over the braid and what direction it's coming from. Many people are afraid to try using charcoal because it can become messy. Smudges, dirt, and fingerprints can easily ruin your artwork, but with utilizing some tips of how to keep your work area and drawing clean, you can help to avoid this. Continue adding highlights as you make your way down the braid. A Staedtler Lumograph Mars Black 4B pencil is used to add fine, flyaway hairs to make the braid appear more realistic and natural looking. Add a couple of small highlights to the hairband to make it appear more realistic as well. For this final stage, you will be using various tools to fine-tune details. The same Staedtler Black 4B pencil is used to add some strands within the highlighted areas. As hair wouldn't appear the same in two drawings, you'll be shaping yours a bit differently from mine, but will be using the same drawing materials. Be patient and go slow during these last stages, and do not forget to keep your drawing clean throughout. You will find that the charcoal adds richness and shadow beautifully. While it can be messy, it can require careful control. One big issue can be controlling the dust that forms. I use this small vacuum to suck up the small dust particles of the charcoal. You can also place your drawing over a wastebasket and gently tap on the backside of the paper. Never blow on your paper, as it can cause splatters or even lung irritation if you do it too often. And be sure to clean up thoroughly using a damp cloth to wipe over your work area after each drawing session. A small vacuum can be used to suck up any of the charcoal debris. Be very careful not to smear it with a brush. Even the softest brush can smear charcoal. We're almost there now. When you get into realism, you just want to keep adding as much detail as you can. And this is where a lot of people may not be patient for this kind of drawing. To give a more natural look appearance, pencil in some loose flyaways and hairs on some of the braid loops. These are loose and light without dark black or heavy strands of hair. And don't forget to add some at the bottom as well. Don't add too much pressure and taper off the pencil as you stroke out. I will gently brush over the loops one last time. And there you go, realistic braided hair. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and had fun. Please subscribe to my channel for more free realistic drawing tutorials.